Hello, hello. Cooking with Chef CutiePie. Today we are making asopao. Asopao de camarones. Hi. Thank you for joining today. Hello, hello. We are making asopao de camarones today. I was running around making deliveries and stuff, so please bear with me while I gather my life because I don't have my apron on. I didn't check the camera. How are you guys doing? Thank you for joining us. Let me pin that so that everybody coming in knows what we're doing today. Hi, Cookie Cooking Academy. I love following you. Hello, hello, everyone. Okay. I should use an apron all the time because my shirt today is really dirty. So, good thing. We're almost ready. All right, let's get started. Let me show you guys what I have today. So orders are going out. This is the 32-ounce sazon, and this is the 9.5-ounce size so that you guys can see. This is the adobo. We have the sazon. I have the coconut guava glaze that goes on. I prefer it on seafood. You could put it on chicken. You could use it like a barbecue sauce. So these are what's going out now. I made a coquito today for someone here in Atlanta. If you guys are ready for coquito season, I am so excited. I can't wait for coquito season. It's my favorite time of the year. I love holidays. It's my birthday. It's like, what can be better? So I have onion. I have to take out an onion, but we have peppers, shrimp, tomato paste. Let me get out a tomato paste or tomato sauce, whichever one you prefer. I have a little bit of sofrito left over. I'm gonna bring that out. What else do you guys need? I'm gonna use my sazon today, which if anyone purchases it, it's about 1 tablespoon. Should do the trick. 1 tablespoon, because it's so fresh, has a lot of flavor. Hi, Brenda. 1 tablespoon of my sazon has a lot of flavor. It has a lot of color. Like, I don't know if you can tell with my lighting, but my hands are all orange today from making all the spices to send out. I do need a measuring cup for some water so that we can put that in. I do have cooked rice because I'm cheating a little bit in this recipe. But if you're using raw rice, you're just gonna use 4 cups of water and 2 cups of rice, okay? I'm gonna make the broth and all that so that we can start. Now, I washed these, so let me just take off these labels. I like using peppers and onions just because of the extra flavor, extra texture that you have. I didn't put labels on my stuff, but this is my sazon and adobo. So we're gonna spice up with that. Okay, let me get the shrimp out. So I'm gonna make a very little bit of this because I know that it's not something that we're gonna eat over the next few days. So I just make a little bit to show you guys. And, you know, un ching pa probar, like my mother would say. So I'm just going to take a nice amount of this. I like using the color peppers because it just adds color to dishes when they're very plain. But the colored peppers like yellow, orange, red, they're all sweeter than the green. So if you do not have like a fresh sofrito, put like 2 or 3 tablespoons. You know, put as much as you want till it smells like it's getting that flavor. Okay. So I'm just dicing these. You could slice them, dice them, whatever you want. I'm gonna make thin slices and then dice them up so that it can break up in the soup. This is about 2 tablespoons of my sofrito. And again, it's fresh sofrito, fresh herbs have more flavor. This has recao, cilantro, onions, peppers, the ají peppers, which are the little sweet peppers. I don't think they really taste any different than these, but you know, it's sticking with the tradition of how it was made. Oh, and I put a lot of garlic in my sofrito. So I really like garlic. You can always add more garlic. I probably will get out the garlic paste that I have and put some of that in there. We're gonna use half of the can of tomato sauce, which I think this is, let's see, this is 8 ounces, so we're gonna use 4 ounces of the tomato sauce, okay? So I'm gonna put in my sofrito para que vaya cogiendo el sabor, you know? We're gonna put these in so they can start sweating and adding the flavor. Now the base for this is the same as the beans when we made the beans. So we're putting sofrito, we're putting sazon, we're putting the tomato sauce, we're putting these onions and peppers. I forgot to get the onion out, but we're putting these peppers. I'm gonna add a little bit more garlic. If you wanna put a little bit of cayenne pepper, do that. My dad likes a little bit of kick and a little bit of pique. So this is the cool thing about my sazon. It has the 2 sides. It has the sprinkle side and the spoon side. I'm not using the spoon side because, as I learned today, this is a very red coloring. So we're just gonna sprinkle about 1 teaspoon. My mom would say 10 shakes, so we're just doing the 10 little shakes. Gonna stir it up. Okay, and it's smelling delicious already. So the tomato sauce thickened up a bit, which is fine because we're gonna add the water. It smells so good. I'm gonna add a little bit of the adobo so that para sazonarlo. So if you don't have my adobo yet, it's available on the website. They're really reasonable prices. A little bit goes a long way. So this size is $13. Gonna sprinkle about 2 tablespoons of that, and then I'm gonna start adding water. So if you have fresh shrimp, actually we're gonna add them all towards the end so that way it doesn't overcook. But I'll tell you when to add yours if you have fresh shrimp, okay? So this is just a little bit. Let me tell you what I put in here. 2 cups, okay? So I'm just gonna do 4 cups. Porque se gasta la agua, like a little bit will evaporate because we want it a little bit thicker. So I'm putting 4 cups. Now that all of that is like meshing together, getting some flavor. And then I already cooked my rice because I needed it for orders this morning. I'm just gonna take cooked rice and add it in at the end a little bit before I add my shrimp. The rice will absorb the water, absorb the flavors. If you have raw rice right now, put it in, okay? Because we wanna cook it, let it absorb everything, and it's gonna start to split and look like, you know, super wet rice, which is exactly what we want. Asopao is like a traditional dish, and I think it probably came from leftovers the same way that I'm doing it. You know, everybody gets tired of eating rice or beans or all the same stuff. So This is nice. It's like a nice porridge. It's a lot of flavor. I don't know why people in Puerto Rico like to eat hot stuff, but they do. It is hot over there. I don't like hot soups even in the summer. Like, I don't. But a lot of people enjoy it. This is a great recipe. It's one of my favorite things. You can make asopao de gandule. Like I said, this is the same base as beans. So if you had gandules, you would put them in now. You can make sopa de gandule, which is like a pure, it looks like split pea soup, but it's like pureed pigeon peas, which are gandules. Pureed pigeon peas, and then you make like these little balls of the green bananas that you use to make pasteles, and that soup is so good. Like, it's one of our favorites. There's a restaurant on the way from San Juan to Mayagüez where we would always stop to get it, and it's delicious. So I also have my drink here because you know that I'm always drinking something. This is a little bit of leftover vegan coquito that I made today for my friend Sunny. We're gonna try it out. Anytime that I'm making coquito, I barely ever drink it just because I make so much. It's one of those things where, like, you know, the smell gets to be a lot, you know, when you're making it so often. But I haven't made coquito in a year. So I'm really excited for September. This is the vegan coquito. I typically make it, Mark, my best friend, named it as the off-white coquito. I've gotten the formula to where it's just as creamy as regular coquito, and I use vanilla Ciroc in it because I wanted to do something to set it apart from the regular coquito. In the regular coquito, I do use rum. Okay, we're gonna let that simmer a little bit. Let's come over here and talk to you guys. Now, if you guys have never had coquito, it's like a Puerto Rican eggnog. It has no eggs. It's coconut based. So if you think about a chai latte or something creamy like that, hi Jen, that's what it tastes like. So this could have been a little bit colder. I like it really cold, but it has cinnamon. It has yeah, that's all I'm telling you guys. Now, if you see me chewing, that's because I put bits of coconut in it, and I love that. I love when something tastes authentic and, you know, has good flavor. Just ask Sandra. She loves taste. She's my quality control when I'm making coquito in New York. So I'm going to put in 2 spoons of the white rice, and let's see how that gets going. I know I said that we were going to make arroz con dulce today, but I was so not prepared. Thank you to everybody that's been ordering. Thank you to everybody that placed meal orders. The website is open for meal orders. In Atlanta, the typical price is 6 meals for $90. I'm running a sale right now that's $75. Like, $75 is amazing. If you look at my stories, I posted the plate of salmon and shrimp, which that plate alone is typically $15 to $20 depending on the size of the salmon. I posted another picture with this white fish that I really like making because it has no flavor, so you can just pack it in with however you want it to taste. So I use that fish to make jerk fish, or just season it and make blackened fish or lemon pepper fish. Hi Jen. So I was just cooking all day today, getting the orders ready. Again, I'm sorry that my label people have taken so long. I made them myself, sending out the packages tomorrow. These aprons will be available at the end of the month, and I have the Chef CutiePie tote bag that I don't even have one anymore, But my day one followers that were with me when I first started this journey, they got a sample bag. So the sample bag had the coconut guava sauce, it had the sofrito, it had a little coquito and pasteles. So that bag at that time was a hit. I sold like 40 bags off the back, and I'm so grateful to those people. And hopefully by this Christmas, I can bring it back and ship that out to you guys, because I really love the idea of having a sample bag. I want you guys to be able to try everything that I offer and know that it's good. Like, know that, okay, I use this little bit. I can see myself making my own recipes. I can see myself doing my own thing with these. And that's exactly how I want you guys to feel. Like, I do these lives to teach you all the basics of cooking and Puerto Rican cooking, but I want you to add your own flavor to it. Okay? I'm gonna put it down to medium heat. And these are pretty big spoons, so it will add up to the 2 cups that you're putting in your asopao. And if you have olives and you like olives, put that in there. Okay?
Mama?
If you have raw shrimp, you can add that now if you're using cooked rice. Okay? That's Jaden. He just got back. Hold on. Okay. Now in my white rice, I put a little bit of garlic powder, black pepper, and garlic, and then I put a little bit of oil to cook the rice. Now what that does in the white rice, when you put the oregano flakes, it makes it taste like Chipotle's rice, if you like Chipotle rice. So when you take it out, you can just squeeze a lime over it, and it's great. It's great for making your own burritos, making the fried rice that we made on one show. It's very useful to just always have white rice around. So I'm making sure that my rice is all broken up. I'm gonna get a spoon so that I can taste this and see if we have to add any extra salt. Now, I know you guys barely ever see me use salt, but in the sazon and the adobo, there is Himalayan sea salt. I didn't want to overkill, so to me it tastes good, but again, I never use salt. So try it out without adding any additional salt to your dishes and see how it is. And then that way you'll know how much salt you need to add when you're using my products, okay? But it is all natural Himalayan sea salt in all of my spices, okay? So I want to add a little bit more of the sazon. And then I'll add more of the adobo. Because this is such a water-based dish, you can use, if you bought fresh shrimp like at the market and you have the shells, what I would suggest is the shells, peppers, onions, boil that all together until it evaporates a little bit and it settles down. Drain it and use that in here. That would add amazing flavor because it really gives you that seafood taste. So that's how you would make a seafood broth, okay? And same thing, if you're making asopao de pollo, use chicken broth. Use chicken broth. You can make the chicken broth out of the bones left over from whatever you're making, or when you're like, you know, dressing the chicken. So this is looking so good. I'm gonna bring it over and show you guys. Let's see. Yeah, I always use jasmine rice. Oh, Myrna has my bag. You better keep it. I'm getting famous. Let me show you guys. Let me move this a little closer so that you can see. Okay. So let me show you how the rice looks, because we want it to be a little more wet than this. Like you see, it's starting to split. It's starting to split. We want to split all the way. I'm going to turn the fire down. Or my electric stove down. That's what we're going to do. Turning that down. I'm going to add my shrimp. I probably have like 15 shrimp in there, but add as much or as little as you want. You could serve this with aguacate. You can put pieces of potato in there if you want to add like a bite of something. I'm sunburned from Puerto Rico, guys. That's why I'm like itching right now. Are any of you cooking along with me? Hey, boo. Okay, Mom, I'll show it again. Sunny, have you had your coquito yet? I had to wait till I got home. If you find that your rice is absorbing a lot of the water, you can add a little bit, but taste the broth and make sure that it's still flavorful and it still has all that taste in there. Okay. So you guys are the first to know. I have to make an announcement on my Instagram. Sunny will be joining me next Sunday for the first Puerto Rican vegan meal. Sunny, where are you, Sunny? Wave again so everybody can see you. Sunny does lives every Tuesday and pretty much whenever she makes something, which is all the time. She offers vegan mac and cheese, vegan ribs, vegan meatloaf is what she offers now through her website. So she will be going live with me next Sunday, and she's going to come over and we are going to make you guys something with some of her products. And yesterday I finally had her mac and cheese after knowing her for 2 years, and it was amazing. It was creamy, flavorful. It was so good. Yeah, it's going to be really fun. But Sunny has a lot of personality. She's very fun. She's very outspoken. She is super high energy, which I'm excited to see because I'm a morning person. She's a night person. So this is pretty much Veronica needs a nap time. But she's really fun to be around, and I hope you guys enjoy it next week. So make sure you put it on your calendar. Vegan Puerto Rican food with Sunny Speaks is next Sunday at 7, okay? Thanks to all the new people coming. This is exciting. I'm here every Sunday, 7 p.m., cooking typical Puerto Rican food. Your abuela got younger. I'm coming up with so much stuff, guys. Like, being able to do this full time has like inspired me in so many ways. So right now we're running the sale on the meals for delivery in Atlanta. 6 meals, typically $90. It is going for $75 on my website. We have the adobo and sazon Chef CutiePie blends that are available on the website. Maybe I'll run a sale. Let's see. Keep an eye on my stories. If I feel like running a sale, maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, whenever I get my labels in, it'll go up. Okay? Sofrito is also on the website. Coquitos are on the website, but they're not available to order yet. They will be ready September 1st because I am ready. I'm so ready. I'm so ready for coquito season. There will be shipping, which is awesome because I know a lot of people have asked for that. Okay. So this is simmering. Okay. Make sure all your shrimp are nice and separated. A few of mine swam together in here. And now remember, when you put this in the fridge to put it away, it's gonna absorb water. So again, you can add as much seasoning as you want. Because it is a water-based dish, you can always add more water. Okay? So make sure that it's super flavorful, super packed, so that every time that you take a bite, you're like, it gives you that warm, happy in your belly feeling. Okay? I'm gonna give my shrimp a few more minutes to cook. I'm gonna turn it back up to high. And clean up a bit here. How are you guys doing? Guys, my sister made chicken cutlet, rice and beans today, and it looks so good. I'm so proud of her. If you have ever met my sister 5 to 10 years ago, she couldn't boil water. So we've gotten this far on a lot of FaceTimes. So her food is looking better and better every day, and I'm so proud of her. Okay. Let me see, maybe if I use a different spoon, you guys can see it. Maybe I need to move you closer and into the pot. Let's see. Oh, and sauteed spinach, look at you. Okay, can you see now? Let's see. Let's move this up a little bit. And look. So this is how it should look, okay? Your rice absorbed all that flavor. You have the shrimps, you have your peppers, onions. If you want to use celery, you can do that. I mean, this looks so good. I'm going to serve it out now and take pictures for you guys. Serve it with some aguacate, un pancito with butter. There's your dinner. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. Keep an eye on my stories for sales. Check out the website, which is available at the link in my bio. And let's get ready for coquito season. Buen provecho. Bye.